Welcome, guys, back to Risk for Generational Wealth. My name is Barrett, and on today's episode, we will be discussing micro habits and how they affect your life and why they're important. One quote that really stood out to me was, "How you do one thing is how you do everything." This is very important. And I'll highlight this, guys, by telling you a little short story about my life. So, as I'm becoming a better individual, as I'm learning self-development, there are always these small tasks like cleaning, like whatever it is that you need to do throughout your life, that also include the gym, which can be a bigger task, but these things are very important in your life. And one in particular really began to craft my discipline on the day-to-day, and that was using the shower squeegee to squeegee the glass in the shower. I absolutely hate this. I think it's so dumb. I'm like, you already have glass. Why do you need to squeegee the shower to make it clear and nice? I mean, it's just a small task that doesn't really mean anything. And, we got a new house, and I find myself, when I first moved in, kind of fighting that. And I was like, maybe just tonight I won't do it. But as I discovered, the more I would do that, it would be a little painful in the moment because you're like, I'm tired, I don't want to do this. And you do it, and then all of a sudden you feel like, okay, cool, I did that, now I can do more. This is the same thing, guys, that as people say, if you make your bed in the morning, you can feel like you've accomplished something. And these micro tasks, although menial and don't mean anything, they're extremely important. And we actually cheat ourselves as individuals when you don't do these things. Because you say, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. You look, nobody sees this. It's only me. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be lazy. I'm going to let that be. But when you do that, you miss out on consistency, and you essentially don't believe in yourself to actually be able to accomplish the goals that you need to accomplish. Because if you can't squeegee the shower, how the hell are you going to run a business? How are you going to be successful in your day-to-day and in your relationships? If you're cheating yourself, you're going to cheat somebody else. You're going to cheat in business, and that's no way to win. So this is what I'm telling you guys, is these micro habits that do not seem important are actually very core and key to you in life. Motivation, like what I put out on this channel, is fleeting. It happens every now and then. You feel good, but then you get back into your regular life and the tasks are still there. And it feels heavy, it feels hard, and you're like, how do I keep doing this? And it's a thought that I've had too, where can I get this unlimited motivation? And a lot of it comes from these micro habits that you guys have. If you build several micro habits and you chain them together and you're consistent and you force yourself to do them, you, one, feel better about your ability to accomplish tasks, you're more confident in attacking new tasks, and as these habits compound, you become better and better as an individual. Now, I had to take a little bit of time off from the gym because I severely injured my knee. My buddy's had the same thing where he's injured his shoulder very bad. And this kind of stuff happens. It throws you off, and this is life. We're just a boat in the sea getting tossed around by the waves, but it's up to you to man the rudder. You choose the direction. You can't choose to not have waves. That's just not how life works. But I promise, through building these habits and these micro habits, it does make life easier and you become better. And one of the biggest things that pushed me along my journey was because I really internally thought to myself, I want to be proud of myself for the things that I do. I don't want to be average. I don't want to be the 90% of people out there that are average. I want to be exceptional. I want to live an exceptional life. I'm not like everybody else. Because, and I'll get into this in another chapter, guys, for all the average people out there, that could even be you in this moment, that story has already been told. Countless generations, there have been plenty of average people. There have been plenty of people that say, I want to look like that same person. I want to be like that same person. I just want to blend in and not be seen. So we'll get into this in another episode. but be exceptional. Be unique, because you see how quickly life goes and time flies by, especially, I mean, this year, I was looking at, the dates, and you see like, all right, it's November, boom, December, January, February, wow, we're in March right now. And, you look back and you're like, what am I accomplishing? How am I getting better? And small thing again too, don't tackle all these tasks at once. Don't try to take on a boatload of activity, because you're not going to be able to do that all at once. The way you really win in this game, guys, is you slowly tackle the small habits, you get consistent, and you just slowly keep adding more and more as you can. Michael Jordan said this, Kobe Bryant said this, and that's why these guys are extreme, exceptional individuals. And we don't have to get to that exact level, but I think it's worth aiming for. And I think you guys deserve to be exceptional. And with that in mind, this is Risk for Generational Wealth. I love you guys. Thank you for looking at my channel, and I'll see you soon.